Okay. Well, so let's see. We've got this is our base list. Coping with Raw. Naturally. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Maybe I adjust my profile a little bit so I'm not covering up all of Dueling Book. There. A little better. So I guess this is fine. Got 3, 6, 9, 12. Essentially 12 hand traps. 3 starter, 4 supplementary, 5, I guess. Technically with pot. Which I don't actually even know if I have this in my IRL deck here. Did I put pot in? Ladies and gentlemen, we in fact do not have any pot in our deck. Just kidding. We have the 3 pot. We don't have the prosperity, is what we don't have. Rip. Do, 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 do. Okay. Want to make sure everything's going okay for whoever's stopping by. But prosp maybe not necessary. Don't know. Hopefully the bitrate's doing okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. I can edit it, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Show goes on, regardless. This is cope, I understand. But I simply don't care. I like raw. Raw in this deck is going to be lit. Personally, I feel like this is fine. Just because you can search Defense of the Temple. That's really the only reason why this package is in here. Honestly, if this wasn't searchable, I wouldn't be playing this 3 card, and Raw would be extremely cope at that point. The other thing I was actually also curious about was, what is it called? Like Phoenix, right? Something. Here it is. Winged Dragon Raw Immortal Phoenix. Right. So it was like this in combination with like the True Sun God, right? Yeah, this thing. So like on activation, you add Winged Dragon of Ra, one card that mentions it. Deck your hand, except the True Sun God monsters. Except it, Winged Dragon of Ra cannot attack the turn they are special summoned. So Winged Dragon Ra with that card on board can attack the turn it was special summoned, but the restriction of the Quick Splay spell doesn't let you do that. So this was an interesting little addition to the engine I heard somebody talk about. Your main phase, you can send this card from the field or one Winged Dragon of Ra from your deck to the graveyard. All one effect, I guess. Then send one Winged Dragon of Ra from your monster zone to the graveyard. You can only activate one. Okay, so you can only activate the continue spell once per turn. So you Foolish itself or Immortal Phoenix from your deck. Then send one Winged Dragon of Ra from your monster zone to your graveyard. So I think the combo, what he was referring to before, this other guy was like if you're playing the 3 True Sun God, I guess in like a going second build almost is when it would make sense, right? Like you play 3 True Sun God, or from your deck, then send one from Monster Sun. Yeah, so like I think the True Sun God it literally just gets Immortal Phoenix out, if I'm not mistaken. If the Winter is left, yeah, so he's engraved when that card is sent, which is why it's able to be summoned, and then pay 1,000. Just send stuff on field to grave, and then during the end phase, mandatory special sphere mode, hand deck your grave. Right. So I guess it's okay for pushing through things, but like I guess at that point you're thinking that this is resolving. Well, this is getting engraved. This is resolving, getting Ra out, wiping the board, which I guess it technically at that point, if the Ra does resolve, wiping the board, you're on field. And you have True Sun God in hand. Then yes, it works. Like you can hit your opponent for 4K, but it's all kind of dependent on really having, I guess, Dangers of the Divine, right? So let's see. Let's go back into testing here real quick. So if we save it, so hypothetically, we have this in hand. Let's just top deck this, top deck this, top deck that, top deck that. The one card combo. Actually, I don't even know if you can make that with this, right? So like, I guess full one card combo, probably Anubis. I guess you could use Anubis or the Man of the Mask, like either one of these. Right? So like you do this, you search your man. Your man goes, places the field spell. And this is also assuming you get 2 traps, right? So like, well, I guess you can still have this in hand, right? So like you have True Sun God, you don't need necessarily that in hand. So it's kind of a 2-card combo, right? I guess True Sun God plus Engine is what it's looking like. So you activate this, you activate that, you set your engine, right? Okay, so you have this. And then you set your True Sun God. You search for this, I believe. Right? So then you special this, banishing Ra from your deck. And then you go effect, searching out. Where the fuck? Guys, where did it go? I'm lost. Oh, here it is. Duh. It's right there. So, right. So you're searching this. Okay. Okay, let us cook. Let us cook. So, like, these 2 are set. You can't activate this yet. Like, this is just permanently set. Right. Um Then you go. I mean, you're summoning this out with circuit, right? So you fusion summon that out, you get the banish. If they impermanent whatever, you banish this. Search this out. You activate it. You tribute your big guy, which I don't know why you do that at that point if you have open board state. Although, because this isn't a quick effect. One card that mentions it, except for Winged Dragon Raw. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's better. Like, if it's better to, we gotta find something that you can search with this card that's actually decent. Oh wait, one card that mentions it. Yo, wait, that's it. That's the sauce. So you can search Dangers of Divine with this. You don't have to send that to. Oh wait, that's kind of hype. Hang on a minute. Let us cook. Let us cook. So like, if we let's back up here. So if you start out with this, you don't even have to go that route, right? Or you don't even have to add this. That's interesting. So what's the potential here? You're on like 2 summons going second, and they haven't popped this with Detonator, presumably. And you can just search this or anything that mentions it. But you need to, yeah, wait, that's super easy actually, right? So don't you just, like at this point, well, you're searching probably, where is he? You're probably searching your Temple of Kings with him instead. So you're not really worried about that getting destroyed because you still have your man with the mask up. So you probably just go Dangers of Divine here, right? Tribute this. Special Raw out. And then board wipe, right? Its attack and defense is 4K. Cannot attack. Also, during the next end phase, returns to hand. This card sends the graveyard. Choose one of your ring during the graveyard. Okay. Sent all the monsters, right? So this gets sent. Everything gets board wiped. Ra's at 4K. Right? So Ra's at 4K. Can't attack, but that doesn't matter since we have True Sun God here. Right? So monsters except Winged Dragon of Ra. Does that count as Winged Dragon of Ra, I wonder? Does this count? I don't think so. Except, yeah, I think it can. It's like specifically Winged Dragon Raw. So that's interesting. So, like, in theory, you go once per turn in your main phase, you can send this card or Immortal Phoenix from your deck to the graveyard, then send one dragon. So you can just send that. Okay, yeah. So you just you know it's not both. So you send both as cost. So you go that first, then Raw, then send one in monster. Yeah. Okay. So this triggers this special summons. Let's see. Can we go streaming options here? Because I think our streaming options is not great. We have to go 6K. Cool. Okay. Well, now we have excellent bit rate. Okay. Well, I wonder if that was messing up before, so. All right, so if you missed that, I don't know if you were paying attention from before, but we are now here. So we've gotten there. We go activate this because we have Temple of the Kings. We move that here, and we can set the other one, the negation, right? And we are so close to game right now. Gosh, why can't this be 2000? Please. Please. Pay 1,000. Someone must have feel the great ones. Okay. Yikes. So, like, 6K, 76. How do we get 400 more damage here, guys? Can we, like, link these two off into something or special him out? Because he's 28. Oh, wait, is that higher? No, it's not. I lied. 36. Okay, so he doesn't get, like, extend past anything necessarily. These are level 4s. You know what would be funny, actually? If you play it, you know what you could do? Oh, no, it's level 6. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Stupid. I was going to say, like, if you set the other one, so actually, yeah, you could still do that. So, no. Yeah, I lied. So you can still do this, right? So you just set this one. If you're going for this line, you set that one. And what is this? 1, 2, that was 3, technically 4, 5. Okay, you're playing an Indeb anyways, but like you've board wiped, so you're trying to go for game regardless. So you could, if you want to get spicy here, go for Dugaris and double this to 8K and then attack for game. I think that works. I don't think there's anything restricting you, which is funny. Okay. So that's a line. But what are you risking is the question. So we need to go back here. So I'm gonna save that replay real quick. Yeah, let me pause that. So if we go back into deck constructor here, okay, are there cards that I can say like Winged Dragon of Ra? Here, let's just do some research here. Oh yeah, there's Ancient Chant. Oh wait, cards that mention. Here you go, Sun God Unification. All right, let's check this out. What does it say? Sun God Unification. Oh, it's a trap. Oh! Huh. You can activate this card the turn it was set. Interesting. During the main phase, you can pay life points so that you have 100 left. Special one drain raw. You can special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra. Oh, one special summoned the Winged Dragon of Ra you control gains kind of the amount of life points paid in the field. Okay, but it still can't attack if you use the Dangers of the Divine. So you can treat one Raw, you gain life points equal to its attack on the field. In the same chain. Okay, so like you don't do anything, right? Because but it cannot attack. Yeah. So like if you can special Raw back somehow, that'd be lit. But yeah, like that's neat that you can activate it the turn it was set. If you control a monster whose original name is Winged Dragon of Ra, but I don't think we have anything after that. So Mound of the Bound Creator. Let's try this out. Mound of the Bound. Alright, this is a field spell. Level 10 or higher monsters in the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Okay. I think that works for Anubis here because he's level 5. Yep. Level 5, 10 or higher monster destroys a monster by battle. Since the graveyard, the player who controlled the destroyed monster takes 1,000 damage. Interesting. You'd feel like there would be some sauce to that if there was a... Because these aren't level 10. No, these are smaller. Interesting. When this card takes on the field, destroyed by a card effect, and sent to the grave, you can add one divine monster. Okay. So if it's destroyed, you just summon or add a Ra, essentially. So, I mean, not awful, but could be better. Dark Spell Regeneration. Okay, opponent's spell your opponent's grave. Set it to your field. Spell. Okay, just any spell. It's kind of wild. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Set one monster. Reborn. Send one monster reborn from your hand or set. Oh, I see. Special summon one winged dragon Ra from your graveyard during your summoning conditions. Then you can send one monster your opponent controls the grave. I'll send a special monster. Okay, so yeah, slow but not worth playing in the meta at the moment. How does Millennium Eyes interact with Winged Dragon of Ra? So like those are the only things that mention it? That seems kind of bad. I guess you could search Sphere Mode and just like tribute your entire like your whole opponent's board, I suppose. That's funny. Right? Like going second if they don't like I'm just picturing if they like if you just activate the True Sun God, they go, okay, you search this, tribute, their whole board. I'm picturing that being hilarious, but you're using your normal summon and you kind of need it with Mana of the Mark, so yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. What else? Yeah, Instant Fusion. I don't see how Instant Fusion synergizes with that. Wait, are those levels? Does Instant Fusion summon the fusions? Oh, it's 5 or lower. We have a 5. Unfortunately, they're both 6. Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Let's see. Impermanence. Is there something literally just called impermanence, or are they saying... Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I mean, there's other things. I guess there's things that don't necessarily specifically list it, but support it, right? Like there's Ancient Chant, I think, right? Is that what it's called? Ugh. Here it is. Ancient Chant. Add what that mentions it. Why the hell was that on there? All right. Add one from graver deck or graver to your hand, and if you do, you can contribute one summon monster during your main phase. In addition, you can roll summon set. You can only use it on turn. You can banish this card from your grave if you tribute summon the Wind Dragon of Ra. This turn, its original attack, the combined original attack of the monsters. Okay, not bad. So like, Ancient Chant. I remember this being played, right? You can essentially just search your Winged Dragon of Ra out. Tribute, what does it need? 3 tributes? Yeah, so you special whatever out. And they can't respond. So nothing else can activate. Pay life points. Gains, yeah, so he gets, interesting. So that makes him gain just massive attack, right? It's original attack, yeah. So like, I'm picturing tributing Man with the Mask, Merciless Scorpion. So like that's already 35 plus like 2k. 55. Like 55 original attack, and then you can just pay like 2,500. Oh, no, you just pay till you have 100 left, I see. You get the option to. But, like, 79 plus 55, and then you attack over one of their monsters for game? That's kinda crazy. Not that I don't think that's easy to stop, right? Like but Ancient Chant's interesting because it's a normal spell, right? So, like, you can the other neat part about this is you can banish from hand, which is really cool, I think. So, like, if you have Raw, you just banish the Raw from hand. But I'm looking at Ancient Chant here. See, I wonder if they have similar things. Here, why don't we look up like a oh, there's Blaze Cannon too. Here. Number 10. Yep. Here, Blaze Cannon. Blaze Accelerator. One Wind Runner right control gives the following this turn. It's quick effect. This card's acting negated. Okay. This card is unaffected by opponent's card effects. Following effect. All of them? When an attack is declared involving this card, you another monster. This going to attack to be monster combined original attack. Okay. Yeah, I mean it doesn't synergize with the other spell, but after damage calculation, if this card attack, you can send all monsters your opponent controls. Not awful, I guess. So they're saying that's better? Hmm. Oh shit. Millennium Revelation. Hand to the grave. Add one monster reborn from deck or grave to your hand. Monster reborn. Face up card to the grave. This turn, you push summon the one with monster reborn, ignoring its summoning conditions. During the end phase of the turn, this effect was activated. You must send Dragon Roy control the special one with monster in the grave. Okay. So, like, I guess if you special summon it with what is that? Millennium Revelation. It's a very interesting card. Clearly, I don't know how to spell Millennium. So Millennium Revelation. It's specifically Winged Dragon, which is kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie. Do, 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 do. Mm. So, but Raw does not trigger on special. Yeah, it's only on normal. But like, you can still pay the 1,000 and just do other funky stuff going second. So that's an option, maybe. Like at this point, I think we're just converting over to like pure Raw, right? Is this what Guardian Slime does? About damage calc. If this card battles opponent's monster, quick effect. You can make this card gain defense. Either that was attack during that damage calculation. Only if this card is sent from a hand or field to the grave. You can add one spell trap that specifically lists the card the Winged Dragon of Ronix text. Okay, so raw spell trap. But it can easily be taken out. So like, yeah, okay, so you just search your spell. This effect and the fact that Gibson's uses it to get it on board are the really only reasons to consider using this card. Yes. And it's a level 10. That'd be neat if that card said, like, if this card is banished, that would be wild. That would be some wild synergy, right? Like if Guardian Slime said when this card's banished or sent to grave, then you just banish it off of the circuit, right? And then that's your synergy with that's like literally the handshake with the two decks. Because after you banish it, if it said that, right? You just add a spell trap raw, and then you search Winged Dragon raw, and then you do raw stuff, I guess, right? Okay, interesting. Triple Kaiju, yeah, we know that. Puts Immortal Phoenix, yeah. So True Sun God, yep. This card searches for it or any other card related to about activation plus events special monster. Yeah. Right. Oh, wait. Yeah, because Immortal is on there. Or one can hand except when this card is connected, return the special summon. Wait. Monsters except. Oh, so that's just while it's on the field, but like you can send the other thing. Yeah, I guess Ra's the only thing that can attack, but regardless, if you're making Dugaris, you're not attacking with it anyways. Interesting. Immune to card effects. Oh, that's why. Oh, that makes sense. So all in all, there's not really like a ton of support. I mean, there's cards that are decent. Add one monster, so one divine beast. So like I guess in the build you'd be playing 3 Ra, I imagine. But yeah. I don't think it's worth playing in the list, right? Because in order for Immortal Phoenix to have any sort of value, you need to play True Sun God, and in order for True Sun God to have any value, you need to play at 3, which kind of Brick City, right? One card that mentions it. So like I guess if you go True Sun God, let's see. So if you go True Sun God, you can search this, Dangers of the Divine, and then main phase. So like I guess you can use it to still dodge. Right? Like you search this and you normal summon this, you activate that. Hand or banishment? No, it has to be in your hand. So like you have to get to Scorpion in order to even make it viable. Right? So I don't think True Sun God and that are worth it. Although cool in this specific list. I think Ancient Chant is an interesting card. Ancient Chant is a very intriguing card, I will say. Banish this card from your graveyard if you tribute someone during this card. Yeah. Because essentially what Ancient Chant says is go ahead and get Ra from your deck and just like make its attack massive and then attack for game. Which is interesting. Yeah, so you search it. That's actually crazy. Like if you don't have if you only have 2 or 3 bodies on board and you need to like kill that turn and they have a detonator or something left over on board. Like they can pop your stuff, but that's actually really interesting as far as like a going second build. Like I'm curious how well that would work. Like if you're going second, do you care? Yeah, you care about shifter, but if you're going second, Malice, Raziel, Blue Eyes. Like granted there are certain things that will stop you from interacting, but like Blue Eyes still gets through a lot of it. That's the thing. Blue Eyes can put out the graveyard negates, right? Hmm. So if you substitute, like I'm just thinking right now, I'm just thinking going second wise, how to use Ancient Chant. Because Ancient Chant, I low key feel like is the better raw card, right? Like, am I reading this wrong? Add 1 trigger to your deck or graveyard to your hand. If you do, you can tribute summon monster. Your additional tribute summon. You can banish this card from your grave. Make its attack, defense combined. Original. Yep. Right. Yeah. There's nothing like. There's literally no downside to playing this card if you're going second. So now that I'm thinking about it, though, because it is a hard once, I'm almost thinking, can this be searched by that? Use a monster. Use a monster. Yeah, I can also use a monster that. Make some monsters your opponent controls as material. Right, so you Super Poly. If you control Temple of Kings, you can banish this card from your grave. Oh, that's so. Is that okay? Yeah, this is specifically Dangers of Divine. So I'm wondering, maybe not main decking Raw, or even not main decking Dangers, right? Because if I take Dangers and Raw out, that's kind of like the whole point of their printing Temple though, because like their card design really is just like, okay, go through your combo, search defense, defense searches this gets you a board wipe. Is kind of what it's trying to do, and then end phase of the next turn, right? So like if they don't kill you the next turn, it's saying go ahead and have Raw, and you get to normal summon it and then attack, right? But that's assuming that the game goes that long. I'm thinking maybe it doesn't. What is this card? This card. Like target to an eyes distribution monster. Huh. I've seen that card played before. Yeah. So it was True Sun. Like, so this searches this. So like I guess going second, right? You could side in a 4-card package instead of these. Instead of these 3, it could be 3 True Sun God, 1 Ancient Chant. Maybe. And like side these 3 in, take these 2 probably out. I'm trying to think. Am I cooking too hard? I don't know. Maybe not. We still doing okay? All right. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we're cooking too hard just a little bit. Cuz like in theory, I guess you're just doing regular Odeon stuff, right? To start the turn. Like if you draw True Sun God plus Treasure the Kings or something like that, right? Going second, you just start treasures set True Sun God, search for this searches this searches this, I think, right? Spell Temple King's 1 spell trap. Yeah. No. This searches wait, what the hell searches this again? Why am I blanking on this? Oh no, was this supposed to search that? Yeah, I lied. I did that wrong order. So I guess technically this searches this, right? Yeah, so this would have to search that. That one Temple Kings. Yeah, so they both search Temple Kings. So like I guess this into this into Temple. Temple special is your trap. You have 2, and you get the third one because this lets you summon whatever you put out to start the turn, and then you just go True Sun God effect search for Ancient Chant effect to search, and boom, you've got game on board. That's an option. Is it a very good one? I don't know. But it's an option. Like maybe it's better to keep these 3 in for back row, just not worry about anything with the monster removal, like this stuff could be an option. So yeah. All right. Well, we're cooking. That was it for like experimenting with raw stuff. So thanks for tuning in for those of you who did, and we will catch you guys in the next episode. Shinobi out.